My name is Meena Kalyanasundaram. For the last 20 years or so, my passion has been volunteering for organizations in the United States and in India. My husband Som and I founded WeEMBRACE in 2018. WeEMBRACE is a 501c3 nonprofit organization which functions as a parent support by serving families of children and adults with different abilities. A lot of families tend to isolate themselves after receiving an unfavorable diagnosis, and in doing so, take opportunities from their child to interact socially. This is one of the biggest reasons for why I have been advocating on awareness and promoting inclusion since the year 2001. My desires and wishes are not limited to spreading awareness in the community, but also imparting values of acceptance and inclusion so that mainstream families too can understand and be aware of our children and adults with special needs.
It's very sad that I spend about 100 of hours teaching special kids how to be with neurotypical kids, but the vice versa never happens. But that is what we got from WeEMBRACE.
I am Akhila, board member of the WeEMBRACE. We met Meena and Atish for one of my daughter's therapy sessions, and since then we've been kept in touch, and when she started WeEMBRACE, reach out again.
We initially spread the word by offering classes and hosting events. Some of our classes were like arts and crafts, social group, yoga, Bollywood dance, hip hop dance, Zumba, fun with fitness, etc. We wanted to promote inclusion right from the get-go. We thought that the best way to do that would be to empower children and adults with such enrichment activities. We started to see the increase in support from the mainstream community and also the number of people who wanted to volunteer with us.
Volunteers at WeEMBRACE, all of them are really so respectful to the children. They're very loving.
Each and every volunteer of WeEMBRACE has been so patient, energetic, and dedicated.
My name is Sikartha. Hi, my name is Nandika Karthik.
My name is Divyesh Silkumar.
My name is Mani.
My name is Roshini Malavanti.
I've been a part of WeEMBRACE past almost 3 years now.
And I've been volunteering here at WeEMBRACE for about 3 years now.
And I've been part of WeEMBRACE for 5 years.
And we have been working and volunteering with WeEMBRACE for I think around 3 years. Yeah.
When I first started volunteering, it was at a Lego club, and it was actually really fun. It was very warm and friendly, and pretty much that's what's kept me to keep volunteering at WeEMBRACE.
My favorite part of volunteering with WeEMBRACE is that I got to meet, connect with, and help so many different people.
The biggest thing I learned from volunteering here at WeEMBRACE about myself would be patience and communication.
One of my favorite things about WeEMBRACE is that everyone is so passionate to learn.
The biggest thing I have learned is the smallest action can have the biggest impact.
Every single person that I've met at WeEMBRACE has their unique specialty, whether it be a talent or a personality trait, but it's always so memorable and something that I love about them, and it's like that for everyone, which is really cool.
Word about WeEMBRACE started to spread in social circles too. This allowed parents to come together for support groups and information sessions as well.
Hi, my name is Courtney Diedish and my daughter's name is Jessica, and we have been involved with WeEMBRACE since January 2020.
Hi, this is Swapna from Dallas.
Hello, I'm Radha. I'm parent to a special needs child, and we have been associated with WeEMBRACE for nearly a year now.
Parent of a young woman who has autism and who is deaf.
We got hope that our kids can do anything.
If I need any help for your child or for your family, anything, you can ask about this in this group, and all the parents will give their inputs, and it is very helpful and supportive for me.
My Son had hosted one of the culinary classes. He has been fond of cooking. They gave an opportunity where he could host the class and explain to everyone. So I had really cherished the memory of that class. I could explore his capabilities in that space.
We used to not feel confident about our situation, which is not the case anymore. It's the support group which is much needed for families like us who think like, we are the only ones suffering. There is very nice people around us who could actually help us.
My favorite part of WeEMBRACE is the supportive community we have found here. WeEMBRACE has truly become like a family to us with Meena and Sam and all of the families here.
I would say that my favorite memory is last year, the fashion show. Our daughter got this fabulous dress and it was just gorgeous and she had so much fun preparing for the fashion show, and it just happens to be my mother's birthday. We looked for a song that was popular at the time my mother was a young girl and had that played, that gorgeous dress, and then hearing that important music, and it's just a fabulous memory.
Once our organizations got big enough, we were also able to throw Halloween, Christmas, and year-end parties. Most importantly, it allowed us to host the Dance-a-thon.
One of our favorite events with WeEMBRACE that we've been doing both in person and now online with COVID is the WeEMBRACE Dance-a-thon.
A great opportunity to showcase our dances that we practiced, and it was also a great time for people to learn about WeEMBRACE as well.
Our Dance-a-thon and Special Needs Resource Fair was one-of-a-kind event in Sacramento with over 400 attended, including our participants and our volunteers.
I really like the dance-a-thons because we get to see so many different people dance, and it's really fun because everyone's having a great time, and again we also get to meet a lot of different new people.
As a dance instructor, it's my favorite event to be at. It's so much fun. We've got so many different styles of dances and all of these people dancing and having a blast. It's wonderful.
I think that volunteering during COVID is very different, but not necessarily in a bad way.
WeEMBRACE is able to utilize technology to bring education and inclusion in the global community despite the situation.
For the last 1 year, we at WeEMBRACE have tried to contribute to the community and our members in few different ways. Since the start of the lockdown in March 2020, WeEMBRACE offered more than 40 free virtual classes for people of all ages and all abilities across the nation.
Even through the pandemic, they made everyone feel connected and engaged with their virtual online classes.
They offered so many different classes, cooking,
art, culinary classes, music, singing,
painting, modeling, acting.
Practically there is a program for everybody, including parents.
My son is interested in piano. We started taking the keyboard lessons through WeEMBRACE. We also started taking art classes.
All these activities have helped him learn and participate and improve and build his skills.
I would say the best part of WeEMBRACE virtual classes would be the drama workshop, because that's one thing I would have definitely not tried otherwise. My daughter has speech delays and I never thought skit could be one of the things that she can excel at. To my surprise, she really enjoyed it, memorizing the script, emoting the character. Even when I had to do makeups for her, she was so happy and she was ready to sit for so many takes that we were doing in order to do recording.
I teach the piano classes that we offer, and teaching piano really opened up a whole new world, and working towards a goal and watching them all be successful has brought me some of the happiest moments in my life.
I had written and directed a play with 7 amazing stars. Worked on the script and we recorded the video, put everything together in a very short play. It was called The Tooth Fairy. The kids were brilliant, their parents were brilliant, and together we all worked as a team, made this amazing play which appealed to a lot of people.
Currently, there are around 300 kids enrolled in our virtual classes from USA and from Canada. Back in the early lockdown days, we hosted a virtual inclusive graduation ceremony and appreciated 32 grads who were transitioning into a different phase in their life. We also presented a musical tribute to frontline and essential workers all around the world in hopes of uplifting everyone's spirit and spreading kindness and positivity. We host an inclusive talent show every month called WeEMBRACE Stars and showcase everyone's unique talents. Our performers every month hail from all around the world, with about 60 people from India, Canada, United Kingdom, and USA.
WeEMBRACE Stars is one event that I loved that they were doing. It gave each and every kid a chance to perform, to bring out their best skill that they had, and it gives so much confidence to the kids and so much happiness to see themselves on the screen. They loved it. My son Drew emceed, and also he participated as an WeEMBRACE Star, and he enjoyed doing both so much.
So Avanis also participated and got a lot of appreciation from our family member and circle. He got motivated by seeing the fellow kids. Now he is learning keyboard because of that.
WeEMBRACE Stars Global Talent Show organized by this organization is really nice.
My favorite event from WeEMBRACE was probably the talent show. I got to interact with a lot of new kids, and I was able to have fun with seeing kids dress up and show off their talents on the stage.
We launched our Buddy Match program in September 2020 to foster friendship, one-to-one social communication skills. We have around 100 plus volunteers who are buddies and have made a great impact on our kids and adults.
I'm Archana Patil from Mumbai, India, a blessed mother of 2 special children. I have been part of the WeEMBRACE family since September 2020, as my daughter Rashmi, who's performed deaf, had been part of the WeEMBRACE Inclusive Talent Show.
My name is Jignasha. I am from Livermore, California. I have a 15-year-old son who has autism spectrum disorder. We have been associated with WeEMBRACE since last 1 year.
This is Kritika Rajaraman from Folsom, California. I've been with WeEMBRACE probably 6-7 months, I should say.
My name is Janvi Nitin Parkar. I have been a part of WeEMBRACE from the year 2020. I am from India.
We knew that Meena had started an organization called WeEMBRACE for a long time, but we were never associated with WeEMBRACE, mainly because it's not local to us. But since COVID started, we started doing a lot of the events and a lot of the things online, and that's how our association started with WeEMBRACE.
When WeEMBRACE went online on a global level, we were fortunate to be part of it.
Doing an activity with so many people really made our days.
As a mother of a special child, it was difficult for me to keep him busy indoor for almost a year. WeEMBRACE helped me and also other parents like me to utilize our time and talent to keep our children busy and happy.
I think one thing that just has never changed with WeEMBRACE is just the excitement to learn and the joy that everyone has, and that joy and that kind of energy hasn't left with COVID. It's always been there.
And one of the best things that this horrible situation has brought us is an international community of people who are bonded together and ready to learn new things and ready to share the love they have in their hearts.
Everyone can now meet across the world. It's become such a popular thing.
We love the organization mainly because it's an excellent set of programs and wonderful volunteers.
They offer variety of programs for the kids. Most of it is free, and our kids have the choice to try various different things.
My favorite part of WeEMBRACE is the classes and the parties.
My favorite part about WeEMBRACE is that it includes everyone. That is, it treats everybody equally, whether it is a special child or others.
It showed the world that our kids are not less than anyone, so they can do everything.
Something that has kept me in this organization is the constant positivity being spread around.
I've stayed at WeEMBRACE for multiple reasons, but the biggest one is because of how much fun I have and how much I enjoy it, as well as how much I learn.
I love WeEMBRACE. I feel so happy and motivated. I love to perform and want to learn from other multi-talented kids. I feel WeEMBRACE as a family. Thank you all.
Their acceptance and encouragement to all the specially abled persons bring a ray of hope and positivity to every single parent connected to them.
The reason I love WeEMBRACE is my son has been able to make friends who can spend time with him, can interact with him, and also act as a role model for him. But not just my son. I have noticed how other children like him have been able to experience this as well. And this makes me proud of what we have been able to do as an organization.